to have like more generic stuff, like put the books on that level. I don't mean to be like.
Hi guys.
Hello, Etzel. How are
Hi,
you?
Etzel.
How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
Great, great.
We're so excited to have you. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having us. We are so super excited.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Hetzel.
Hi Jenny, how are you doing?
So great to see you again.
Likewise. Dr. Gandhi is here as well.
Hi, Dr. Gandhi.
Hi, Dr. Gandhi.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see her. We just logged in from different devices so that we could both be on the screen at the same time.
Okay, perfect.
Very good.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know. Am I there? Or...
Give me 2 seconds.
There we go. We just added you.
Oh, I think, yeah.
There you are.
Okay.
You look great. Are you in your office, Dr. Gandhi?
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, we're going to have fun tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Just looking forward
So,
to it.
Dr. Gandhi and Hetzel, this is my business partners. They're co-founders of Team Fearless. I don't think you've met Ray and Samantha Allen. They're incredible people, and we've been working now together for about 6 years.
Wow.
And they are masters at social media. They are so incredibly good at building a business through Facebook. And what our team is really, they're really the crucial part of our entire team, taking the route of building through social media. So, and
That's awesome. I think I'll put this here like this. Is that a little bit better?
Perfect. Yes, we can see you better.
Okay.
And Ray is the tech guy, Hetzel. You'll appreciate that.
Cool.
Because
That's awesome.
Samantha and I, if we have a problem, we'll go there.
We've read Hetzel's bio. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
we can
don't
call
know if I
ourselves
can,
tech compared to him.
Call myself that.
Oh, come on. Don't be so modest.
No,
Well, it's such a pleasure to be, face to face with you guys. We've heard so much about you and watched your interviews, and we're just so happy to be face to face with you guys.
Yes.
So happy to have you here.
Thank you for that.
And thank you, Dr. Gandhi. I know you kind of,
I'll just be
pushed
backing
us
us.
to do this, so we appreciate it. We won't let you down. We'll have fun, and we got your edited versions of the questions, so we'll make sure that we're on point with the questions, and yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, yeah, because I just want to be factually right.
So there is a little bit of feedback, and I'm not sure if it's because you and Hetzel are in the same room. Maybe talk a little bit more, because I want to make sure we don't have that issue when
Yeah, probably we are crossing from each other's devices. So what we can do is I can mute myself out when she's talking or vice versa.
Whoever's doing the speaking, everyone else will just mute themselves.
Yeah, perfect.
Whoever's not
Yeah, 1 minute. So where's
let's try
my
that now. Just
audio? Yeah, so am I audible now? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Dr. Gandhi, but it is giving the high pitch echo there.
Okay, how about it now?
Yes, I think it's because you guys are right next to each other with the feed, because even when you're muted, it might still be getting some.
So, how do we go?
Okay, then what we'll do is, shall we switch when maybe she can start first. The camera from her, switch and talk.
Do you think you wouldn't have enough room to just sit next to each other the way we are? Is it too close for that?
Actually, it's like, yeah, how is it now?
better.
Better?
Yeah,
Yes.
no feedback.
Okay, great.
Ray, you're recording now. It looks like it's recording.
Yep, I'm gonna trim it all out before.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Yeah, so I guess what we can do is when she's speaking, I'll mute my sound off from my speaker, so that way it doesn't go in that cyclical loop of the sound from both the devices. Yeah.
So now, how is the order going to be like? Who is speaking first?
It's, am I on?
Good.
It's going to be, I'm going to intro it, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jenny, and she's going to read your bio, Dr. Gandhi. And then Ray will introduce Hetal and ask him a few questions, and then we will wrap it up.
Oh, great. So what we will do is that when Hetal will be talking, I'll just mute my things, because we are recording. So I'm also doing it because we can have certain sections for the video. So that's why we have a little bit done differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jenny, do you think that we have it squared away then? Because right now it's still doing that echoing, so I'm not sure. Let's see if we could get that.
It's fine if she maybe turns off the video. Just until she, I don't know. So it looks like we have about 13 people on already. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I think Carrie, I was going to say Carrie, but never mind, right?
Yes, welcome everybody. We're just getting everything squared away so that the sound is all good and we can hear our speakers very loud and clear. So we will get started in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I think the sound sounds pretty good right now.
Well, Jenny, I don't think that we heard Dr. Gandhi. Whenever you all are ready, Dr. Gandhi, to try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we try it now? Is that better?
Yes.
That's very good.
Okay.
You-
So
Yeah, it
now
sounds
we're not in
better.
the vicinity, so we probably won't pick up each other's voices as much.
Perfect.
Very good from you, Hetal. Dr. Gandhi, would you like to try real quick and make sure there's no echo from you?
Yeah, sure. How is it now?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Super. I'm going to mute myself off.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds great.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we have just about 2 minutes, and we'll wait right at the start of the hour so that our guests can get on here. We have a lot of people on the line. It's good to see everybody. Welcome.
Welcome, Shirley and Monica and Lynette and Melissa.
Hi, Gail. Welcome. Hi, Christine. Hi, Kathy. Ben, how are you? I know you all are muted out, but we see you, and we're very grateful that everybody's here, and it's going to be a very exciting interview tonight. We're very privileged with these amazing guests we have. So we'll get started in just about a minute.
Do you want us to position the camera a little bit differently, or is this okay?
Okay. You look pretty good, Hetal. Your head is not totally in it. If you could maybe raise the camera.
Maybe I'll raise it up. Okay.
Yes, just a little bit.
Okay. Let me grab something. Okay.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Yeah. So like we are having it for 45 minutes, right?
Yes, and it could be, we're not going to be going over 45. We're going to work on keeping it very concise because I know you have people to get back to.
Yeah, that's why actually I am here, like, so I can.
Yes. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your time. So
No worries. And anyways, we have 4 important stuff, like, so we'll be good.
Very good.
How's that?
Perfect. Yes, much better.
Okay. Shall we go ahead and get started? And just, Jenny, just be sure to mute your line while we're all speaking. Okay, great. Well, we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording. We're all set up here.
All right. Well, everybody who is on the line tonight, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We are very blessed and honored to have some amazing guests with us. We have one of the top physicians in the world, one of the top cardiologists in the world, and her amazing husband, who is an incredible entrepreneur, businessman, and we are blessed to hear directly from them about why this opportunity and why this product that we have the opportunity to represent is so significant, and why you all are blessed to know about this and to be hearing about this from them tonight. So I am going to get right into it because we want to hear them speak the entire time, and I know you all do too. But I'm going to turn it over to our team co-founder, Jenny Crane, and allow Jenny Crane to read the amazing bio of our amazing Dr. Gandhi. So Jenny?
I just had to unmute myself. So welcome, Dr. Gandhi. Welcome, Hetal.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us this evening. I had the privilege of watching or meeting Hetal and Dr. Gandhi last Tuesday evening in Carrie Dickey's home. We had an in-home presentation and literally the room was packed. I don't think she could have fit one more person in that room, people coming from, as far as Yucaipa, Orange County, just to hear Dr. Gandhi and all of her infinite wisdom. And then, of course, her incredible business partner and husband, Hetal, took my breath away. I mean, I've been involved with LifeVantage now for about 6 years. And I have to say, to listen to Dr. Gandhi's perspective was a treat. It was very, very enlightening. And we truly are the most blessed company to have her and her incredible husband partner with us. So I'm going to be reading her bio to you because there is no way that I'd be able to memorize this. Trust me, I would have tried if I could have, but truly it's so incredible. She has just had so many things that she has accomplished in her life that I must read it. So I'm going to start by reading her bio. Dr. Gandhi is a global healthcare leader, serial entrepreneur, and preventative cardiologist, author, speaker, researcher with a mission, you guys, with a mission to eradicate cardiovascular disease by preventing heart attacks and reversing heart disease using non-invasive, cost-effective treatments. Prevention. I want you guys to notice this. Prevention is the key word here. She is India's first woman preventative cardiologist and founder of IPC, which is the Institute of Preventative Cardiology, founded in 1999 in Mumbai. She pioneered the concept of She pioneered the concept of preventative and non-invasive cardiology, for which her work was applauded by late Indian President Dr. Kalam. She was awarded by Finance Minister India as the best woman entrepreneur in 2006, making her India's first woman doctor to have received this honor. Under her leadership, IPC centers have treated over 50,000 cases and patients with a 95% success rate. This is huge. To expand her mission globally, she established IPC headquarters in the US since 2013. She has successfully expanded business globally, having launched new and innovative products and devices in the preventative healthcare industry. She has worked with several international firms and has set up their distribution channels in foreign markets. She has published over thousands of articles, created several health shows on TV channels, and has spread her message of heart care prevention to millions of people globally. Her original research work can be found on pubmed.gov. So excited when I heard that. And in 2016, the International Association of Cardiologists in New York recognized her as the leading physician of the world. Recently awarded with top 50 global women healthcare leaders in March of 2017. So I don't think I need to say more to introduce this incredible woman. Dr. Gandhi, again, we are just so grateful that you're going to be sharing. So we're going to kick off this interview. And our first question for you, Dr. Gandhi, is you are the first woman preventative cardiologist in all of India, and you have been listed as a top 50 woman global healthcare leader. Why would a woman of your credentials decide to be a part of our LifeVantage family? And specifically, what is so significant about Protandim that sparked your interest?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Jenny and Sam and Alan, and reading for all this, what you did. It was like a very long journey. And I'm so excited because I have worked very hard on the prevention for the patients, on the free radicals, oxidative stress with diet, exercise, yoga, meditation, everything you can say. And yes, the results are amazing. But to find Protandim was like a eureka moment for me because, I don't think so that there is any research on this planet where we have a patented product, scientifically proven with a T-bar, like a human study showing that, the oxidative stress can be reduced, So this is something which really excited me. The science, that was the first part. So we are having the absolutely right product. I think many of them have this in hand, but they really don't know what they have in hand. It is like, I don't know whether people have heard the story of acres of diamonds. Like there was a farmer who is going all around the world and actually he had just diamonds in his backyard. So I think all the people who have not realized what Protandim is, it's something like people like us have been searching all over the world for this kind of product. And thanks to amazing gentleman, John Brooks, who opened the doors to this opportunity. And the main reason of being here was amazing people, because if I would have just about the products, I could have always taken and worked on it. But what I saw was that when I met Carrie, she's a gorgeous woman with a large heart, and I just love her way of thinking and being and what she is. Carrie Williams, I know we are short of time, but I just can go on. But what I want to say is that we have amazing people like Dr. Mark Gordon. I think is the only interventional cardiologist in US, who has been on a very great level as a chairman of the advisory board. So I think this company is blessed with the right product, the right people. We have a right environment because, many times we are put off by this direct selling module because people are too pushy and they put all these targets and too much of stuff on you. But I feel that LifeVantage has got a perfect environment of people who are wanting to help other people make difference in their life and in the process earn money, which is fair, ethical and legitimate according to me. So I feel that we have I'm repeating again because it is important, we have the right product, which is the base and foundation of everything, right company, right environment. And I think most important, the people who are listening, especially the new guest, we are at the right point of time in this company. Because as an entrepreneur, when you evaluate a business, always the people who are the early adopters, the first 100,000 who are into this group are the ones who are going to reap the benefits, because I can see the future, I can see the vision. This is going to spread globally in a very, very huge way. And I'm so excited to be a part of
it. You and, with a woman of your caliber and your achievements, I mean, this is a big deal for you to look at this and see those acres of diamonds. And see that what we have here is so incredibly unique. There's so many different companies out there, but I truly, honestly believe and know that it's the science that sets us apart. And so we're so thankful that you saw that as well. So our second question, Dr. Gandhi, is you have published over thousands of media articles, and your original research can actually be found on PubMed.gov. Can you explain the significance of our products being published on this site? And also explain to people, most people that are on this call have never really heard of PubMed, the rigorous steps in place to get this sort and the standard of research. We really have held the bar high. So can you explain that?
Yes, I agree with you because most of the supplements what we have, like They are hardly done small studies here and there, but when we see studies on PubMed, that has got a lot of credibility because PubMed is run by the US government, the National Library. So all the authentic original research from all over the world is listed over here. When I worked with medical device and medical products, so I did a research where through a plethysmograph, finding out about the blood flow in the arteries. So it was like a huge thing, and it took 3-4 years. You go back and forth. Now there are peer reviews. Peer reviews means that whatever work you do, it goes to unknown people who are experts in that field, and they will watch your work. They will see whether you have been right or wrong, and they will filter, they will evaluate, they will rig you, they will ask you questions. So it's really very, very tedious, and to go through that process, to go through that filters, takes in a lot of time and efforts. And when the results are out, it is really, really very authentic and something to be trusted upon. So mostly in the medical world, most of the people, most of the doctors, they go there. And even like when I saw the studies of Protandim in American Heart Association, because American Heart Association, ACC, these are all the leading journals in the world, and it is not easy because they have a very tough editorial board, because I have also been into research and presenting papers, so I know where it takes. So when I saw this credibility of this product and the research associated with it, it really, really blew my mind, because I don't know of any supplement or any company having this kind of scientific backup which is there. So I think we are very fortunate and blessed to have this kind of science behind us.
How unique, thank you, Ray. How unique is it that, in the cardiovascular world, you have, the pharma drugs and then the natural supplements. Let's kind of dive a little bit further into the PubMed information regarding natural-based supplements. Just to get research on PubMed, we know that it is very rigorous, but on the natural supplement prospect or page, can you explain the true significance of that to us?
See, basically, in natural supplements, if you see that there is not much of research happening, because whenever the supplements are there, they don't generally dig into it further. But I think what Dr. John McCord has done, he has done this original research work. He has invented Protandim, and the way he has put up everything is so very important. And I feel that everybody, when they go on PubMed and they see Protandim studies, they will find all those related studies. So that is something which is very unique about our company.
This evening is, why do you recommend that Protandim should be a necessary?
Real quick, just go back and read that again, because you were.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you for muting and unmuting, by the way, guys. You're awesome. So why do you recommend that Protandim should be a necessary regimen for everybody on the planet?
Okay, so I think let's make it very simple for a common man. All of us are living, and any living being has a cell, right? So we all go back to our cellular biology days, that when a cell functions, and mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. So, and it produces energy by the form of ATP. So whenever the mitochondria is going to function, it is going to release some, like how a car, when the engine runs, it releases exhaust. So the same way, in the chemical process, when mitochondria is releasing energy, also releases exhaust in the form of free radicals. Now, our body has got natural enzymes to combat it, because they produce antioxidants, and which are in major form. But as we age, this reduces. So I think that all of us are aging, all of us have oxidative stress because we are cells. So there is no reason why not to take Protandim. And another thing also I want to say is that very often people ask that, oh, should I take it for a month or two? Will it do? So the point is that it's like, we have to take a bath every day. If we do anything which is lifestyle related, like we have to meditate every day, it's not that you can meditate for a month and not. It's not that you can go for a walk and for a month and not. So same way, I look at Protandim as a lifestyle product. It is something which has to be consumed on a daily level, because it is actually our first line defense. It is like, because it is natural, it doesn't lead to any kind of addiction. Also, it has no side effects, and it is actually not a medicine because it is a phytonutrient. It is going and activating your inside body's chemistry actually to produce more antioxidant enzymes. So I think this is something wonderful, and I don't think so anybody should deprive themselves of this wonderful yellow pill what we have got.
I mean, that was, I think, the simplest way I've heard it explained in my 6 years of being with this company. So thank you. And literally, you explained it so simple, because I know that when I first got involved, oh my gosh, trying to explain this as a person that didn't have a medical background and trying to get people to understand, what it is that we have our hands on, of course your credibility is supersedes you. And I would hope most of the world will listen to you. That's why we have you on today. But trying to explain that, I'm telling you, was quite the feat. So you've done that very simply. We want to, applaud you for that. So thank you so much. So we're going to end with this last question, before we introduce your business partner, Hital. Mm-hmm. And are there any last words that you would like to leave us with today?
I just want, because I think a lot of people in the team are hearing. First and foremost, I am into preventive cardiology, which is different from a typical cardiologist who is an interventional cardiologist doing angioplasty or a bypass. So one thing has happened since we have been into this company. A lot of people are going to cardiologists and, asking me, oh, you can talk to this. Let's understand that people who are into interventional cardiology, the people who are doing angioplasty bypass, are not going to be kind of fired up or having time to do all these things. So please don't run after a cardiologist or this is something which it will excite everybody. So always remember that this is a science. Share with care to a common man, because if you will share this science to the people around you and with the intention of caring for them, you already have an audience. Because the medical science is working in a different direction. It is all pharma and prescription, and this is a supplement. So, let's not get more into that. That is what, as a doctor, I would like to give advice. Because when I also wanted, as a preventive cardiologist, I wanted to tell people I want to prevent heart attack and I can help you avoid open heart surgery. Trust me, I had no referral from doctors. I have worked my way hard by going to the community, talking to the people, sharing with them the science on how can we do it. And that's how I was successful doing so many cases. So I just believe and tell that share with care. Third thing is that it requires a lot of courage and confidence to be in this, where we are, in this business, because it is something different, new technology, explaining people, and you may be very excited, you want to share the whole earth and the moon with them, but they don't want to listen, they don't want to take it. And you have heard testimonials, that they can be benefited, so let not that rejection bog you down. I feel, just move on with your spirit, with courage. And belief in yourself should be far more larger than the belief, because other people will try to put you down and say this is the wrong thing, not to be done and all. So I think your lifeline is your upline. Always plug in to the people around, like how we have got amazing Kerry Williams and Stu Brody and, like Dr. Gordon. So we have got amazing people. So we can always be on the team calls and plug, so that's why I say that stay tight and build it right, so these are my last words, that whatever background we come from, when you are into this community, you have to be humble and you have to be coachable. And I think that me and Hital, he'll be sharing more on this, that we have got a lot of background, a lot of experiences, but the reason why we are here is that we believe in the company, we believe in the people over here, and we feel that it is a blessing and for us to be here. And we thank you so much for all the love and the attention which has been showered upon us in this month. We are really very, very grateful and blessed. And I hope we all will be doing great work. We are angels. We'll be spreading this message across, and I'm seeing Life Vantage to be, I think, more than $1 billion company worldwide very soon.
Well, thank you, Dr. Gandhi. I mean, we couldn't wrap this interview with you any better. I would like to call you a doctor of the people. You know, one of the things that you said that really impacted me to my soul is the fact that you care and you love people. And that's where change starts. And I just want to applaud and commend you for not only your research and for the incredible things that you've accomplished, and but for always doing the right thing and for loving people, because that is a true and most noble thing that I think any physician could bring to this world for change. So I want to applaud you and everything that you're doing. I want to pray blessings on you and all that you do. I know that this company is absolutely blessed to welcome you. And, you know, we're just thankful. So I'm going to now shoot it over to Ray Allen, my business partner and one of my closest friends as well. He is going to be introducing Hital to you tonight. And Ray, I'm going to just let you take it away. Ray is incredibly successful in this business. He is an incredible leader. And I couldn't think of anybody else. We need some men on this team. We need some men out here sharing what we have. So I'm going to shoot it over to Ray. And thank you again, Dr. Gandhi, for all that you've done.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny. And Dr. Gandhi, thank you so much for sharing with us. You know, with all your wisdom and knowledge, I really appreciate your simplicity in explaining that. And, you know, what I took away was no matter what you're doing, as long as you're sharing with care to the common man, that really speaks to me. And it just shows how big of a heart you really do have. And we're so happy and blessed to have you, grateful to have you on our team here. We're also very fortunate to have her husband and business partner, Hital Sanawala. And I'm gonna go ahead and read his bio as well, because it's also very impressive and I don't want to leave anything out. But Hital Sanawala is an entrepreneur, a leader, a speaker, an IT professional designing software applications for most of the major investment banks like Merrill Lynch, Barclays, Lehman Brothers, Bank of America, and that's just to name a few. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. But along with his very successful IT career, he was also instrumental in creating a huge network marketing business in which he led over 25,000 active distributors in the US and across 9 countries around the globe. So we are very, very fortunate to have him on here today. We're very grateful to, you know, gain all the knowledge he has to share with us. But I'll get right into the questions to sort of guide us here. So as a person who's had the tremendous success that you've had in traditional business on Wall Street, and also as a top earner, you know, here in our network marketing industry, you know, why are you so excited about our opportunity here with LifeVantage?
Well, that's a fantastic question that you asked me, Ray. First of all, Ray and Sam and Jenny, I want to thank all of you guys for having us like on the show with you on this live call. And it's very, very exciting because we've just been in the business for a few short weeks, I can say. And like the amount of support that we're getting and like the love and all the I would say admiration that's coming our way, it just fires us up to do even more, you know. And we feel so humbled by all this, you know. It's really amazing, and we really want to thank you guys for that. And I'll dive into your question. You know, I've been in this country now just for about 25 years or so, and like many people, I came here with literally like nothing in my pockets, just about $20. And I have been through jobs. I've been through, many jobs being in this country and trying to make it, and had the struggles like maybe some of you may be having right now out there, or some of you have gone through in your lives. So I feel that this opportunity, basically, like in network marketing or LifeVantage, when I saw the company and I saw that it was like a publicly traded company with $250 million of sales, I got very excited. I said, in a short time, this company has done something phenomenal. And I started studying it because I didn't want to just take it at face value, because I really wanted to make sure that, you know, what is backing this company up. And what I got excited about was the research and the product base that they had. And when I saw that, and I saw the solid, stalwart people that are building this and have done so well over the last few years, and this is just the beginning, I was like, wow, imagine 10 years from now, what could be the future for all of us who are going to build this business. And as I thought more about that, and as I met more people, as I saw more testimonials of people having used the products, having got the success, my eyes just grew wider and wider and wider. And I was like, wow, this is this for real? And many people out there may be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. And I was pretty much in the same boat that, okay, is this for real? Is this, sounds too good to be true, but it's too good and it's true. And that's what, hit me. I said, more people need to know about this. And LifeVantage is like an amazing, amazing company. They are poised for like the digital world, as we call it today. They're completely immersed in it. They don't do business like the traditional way, which is fantastic. They have managed to separate themselves out from the other traditional so-called companies that are still doing it the brick and mortar style way, or like the paper way. So I got very, very excited. I said, this is the company of the future and I need to be associated with them. And that's what really got me excited to be a part of it.
Wow, that's so awesome to hear. And I can definitely relate. That's what they say very commonly in our company is, our products will give you the best sleep of your life, but the opportunity will make your eyes go big and keep you up. So I can definitely relate to that. Thank you.
Totally.
And Hetzel, after hearing from Dr. Gandhi and why this should be part of everyone's health regimen, obviously everyone should be on these products, but why would you recommend that people watching this right now also strongly consider becoming an independent distributor as well as you have?
That's a very good question again. First of all, I would like to say that Dr. Gandhi brings a tremendous amount of credibility with the science, because she has been advocating oxidative stress for the last 20 years. And if not for her, I probably wouldn't have come across this opportunity. So I'm so thankful that John Brooks was looking for a preventive cardiologist who would be super excited about oxidative stress. And, he hit his 3 feet of gold when he sent that, message out to her. And thanks to that, I was fortunate that, we were on good speaking terms and everything. So she shared that with me. And, I said, wow, we got to do this, there's no way we're not doing this. So, I would say, why should everybody become, a distributor? Yeah, sure. You can be a customer because the product is so phenomenal. And the company already has a 80% customer success ratio, which is, that the customers retain about 80%, which is fantastic, which means the products speak loudly and they are doing what they're supposed to do. So just for that, being a customer is fantastic. But being a distributor is a completely different mindset, okay? And I want you guys to think about this. Those of you who are probably wondering, should I take that leap of faith and become a distributor? Well, let me ask you this. Do you guys all have a job? And I'm sure you will say, sure. Or have you done a job in the past? Absolutely, you have. Well, the way I look at a job is a 40 by 40 by 40 plan. And probably have heard me say this before. And it's basically that you work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life. And at the end of that, you get 40% Social Security. Now, how many of you really truly believe that Social Security is going to be there when you're ready to retire? I don't, okay? If it's there, it's not going to be for me. I'm probably paying Social Security right now for all the baby boomers. And once they are done with all the Social Security, I'm not going to be that social anymore, okay? So if you guys are waiting for Social Security to, 40% of what you get after you're done, to have a lifestyle from that, it's not going to happen. Because just imagine right now, if what you make today, 100% of what you make, you're barely going by in life or just about making it even in life. Imagine if 40% of that is there 20, 30, 40 years from now, how's your lifestyle going to be? The cost of living doubles every 10 years. But does your income double every 10 years? I don't think so. Okay. The other thing to think about, we all have, as we were growing up as kids, probably our parents told us or people told us that, hey, study hard, get good grades, get a great job, and you'll be set for life. How many of you really believe that getting a good job still exists? I think that's, it's sort of kind of this, I don't know the word that I was in my mind, but it's kind of like a jumbo shrimp, right? It doesn't exist, So, a good job is a good job as long as you feel good about it. The moment, they stop paying you well, it stops becoming a good job and then you're back to square one. So it's like, I want you to think, and think of it like this, that all of you have a car, okay? And every car has got a spare tire. Why is that? Because if something happens, you have a spare tire whereby you can change the tire and keep on going. Now, do all of you have a spare income? And I'm sure most of you are thinking, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way. Well, you have a tire for your car so that you can keep driving, but you don't have a spare income so that you can keep going in life. How strange is that, right? So think of it, this business is going to give you a spare income, and not just one, but multiple spare incomes. Because just think of it this way, that you are building a business where you are not putting all your eggs in one basket, you're putting them in multiple baskets, and you're getting multiple sources of income. So even if one source dries up, you can always create another source and another source and another source and keep going, right? So that is the power of being a distributor. And not just that, how many of you would like to be the CEO of your own company? The place where you work, what are the chances that you become the CEO of the company where you work? Slim to none, okay? So here you have a chance to be the CEO of your own company, to own your own future, to drive your business, to create a legacy. Are you kidding me? You don't want to be a distributor? Come on. And I've taken in a heartbeat, It's like for $1,200, I can be a CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation, and without having the headaches of a corporation. What could be better than that? So absolutely go for it if you're still thinking about it, because I'll tell you one thing, that you won't be making a mistake if you dive into it, because there is tremendous support in this business. There's a tremendous company that's backing us up. And not just that, there's a tremendous science and research of the products that's backing us up. And with all these elements together, we have an unbeatable combination that can go wrong.
Wow. Hetzel, thank you so much for sharing. I just can't wait to spend some more time with you at Elite Academy in Anaheim.
Absolutely.
I love that analogy of the spare tire for your financial situation, right? I mean, thank goodness, because of this business, we're blessed with that as well. But I love that analogy. I've never heard that before. I really like that. Thank you.
Cool.
We might have to adopt that.
Yeah.
If it,
Sure. I've got some like royalties on that.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple streams.
Right. Rip off and duplicate. That's what we do in this business.
So, speaking of this business, I mean, you've led a team in network marketing of over 25,000 people in 9 different countries. So
yep.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume you've been approached with multiple opportunities and seen multiple companies within this industry.
Yeah.
So what makes our opportunity here at LifeVantage different from most others in the industry?
One, I mean, I would say, like, being in the business world for so long and having seen different kinds of businesses and having been through them, what I find is that, there are good businesses out there, but with bad people. And then there are bad businesses out there with good people. So when you find a good business with good people, that's a golden opportunity, And what I find with LifeVantage is that people are tremendous. They have great hearts. They come from professional backgrounds. We have a mix of all. So I wouldn't say just professional backgrounds, but we have a mix of everybody. And this is a business that everybody can take advantage of. It's not for the privileged few or for the chosen few, or for people who have had experience with business. I mean, it's like, today I could take somebody who is maybe who doesn't know the ABC of building a business, or of MLM, okay? But I could take that person and I could teach them the basic principles, success principles that they can use anywhere in life. And that is what makes our business so unique, because it's universal. I don't have to depend on a certain background, because let's say, I'm not a physician. I don't come from the medical background, but I can take advantage of people who do come from that, right? Without having to know the science. So I may not understand what the powerhouse cell is, what is ATP, or what is SOD or something, or all the terminology is out there. I don't need to know everything. I just need to know enough to tell somebody in few simple words what I am excited about the business. And LifeVantage has been placed so well that we need this business in this time and age. It's like there is nothing out there that comes even close to what we have. especially with like the research that's there behind the products. And not just that, it is proven research. It's like people have time tested this product over the last 13 years. And there's been tremendous excitement from the results people are getting to the prevention that it has created. And not just that, it's like a combination of a great product backed up with great people who are teaching us how to build the business. So that is unbelievable. I mean, if you look at, I'm like Carrie Dickey. I mean, she doesn't, right now she's having fun somewhere in, probably playing with the dolphins or something, somewhere like in Bahamas. And we are all here building the business. I mean, what better business could you have where you can take off for a month, a year, you come back and your business has grown. In fact, it's doubled. I mean, what more could one want from a business where, I mean, imagine if I was a CEO of a company, I could never take, I'm like a vacation for a month and come back. Because if I take a vacation for a month, most likely like the vice president or the president of the company is going to take over my position and I'm done being a CEO. So imagine in this business, we have the option, to create a business where we are able to grow it without having to be there physically present. But and also just look at this forum where we are talking, maybe you guys are miles away from where we live, and we are still able to all communicate under one forum and share this with potentially thousands of people like around the US and maybe even in foreign countries who may be seeing this video after a few days maybe. So it is such a powerful medium. So I mean, I would say that LifeVantage has created something which is very, very unique in its product base, very, very unique in the business model, and very, very unique in the kind of people that it has attracted, and it continues to attract. So I'm super fired up about that, because I can't wait to see what the next 1, 2, 3, 5 years is going to bring, 10 years is going to bring, and how this whole thing is going to grow, and just explode.
Wow. Man, oh my goodness. And just hearing all of that after the knowledge you have from this industry and knowing that it attracted you tells me, as someone who's only been in the industry for 5 years, that we are in the right place at the right time. And, you need to be excited. And, the best part about this is, I love what you said, that the principles that you learn here to be successful in network marketing are going to make you better in everything in life, which is very valuable. And this is for, really for everyone to take advantage of. So thank you so much for sharing that, Hetzel. And, the last question I'll leave you with is, do you have any final parting thoughts or things you want to share with our viewers? Any last thoughts?
Yeah, sure. I could probably say a few things like, first of all, anybody looking at this business, just look at it with a very open mind. Don't try to find angles or find, because sometimes, our curiosity or our inquisitiveness takes over, and we try to find find what's wrong with it, because that's how normally people's minds work. How about trying to find what's right with it first, and with that perspective, try and see how this business can give you the lifestyle that you're looking for. So figure out a why, have a very, very strong why. Okay. I'll tell you what my why is. Maybe that may help somebody. I have a very, very simple why. Okay. I want to wake up when I'm done sleeping. Okay. I want to, do things the way I want to do them. I don't want anybody to tell me, when to take a day off, when to eat food, when to go to the bathroom, how long to go to the bathroom. When to show up, at a certain place, when to leave that place. So you get the drift, right? I'm talking about a job, because somebody controls your life and you have given that control to them for something called as a paycheck. Okay. And, I don't know why it's called a paycheck, because, it keeps you in check, but what the pay is, makes you feel, I don't know, whatever. So I won't say much about that, but, I'll just say that, what, guys, we need to get control of our life. And the only way that you can get control is to have a big why. And that why will drive you every single day to talk to people. Because just imagine this, okay? If I want to sleep in late and I have this, and I've built this, I'm the business opportunity, I can wake up really when I'm done sleeping. If I want to get up and, go to the airport, I'm going to get onto my private plane and fly off to Paris for breakfast, I can do that. That's living simple, right? I don't want to be in crowds, fighting, like removing all my clothes, getting half naked at the airport, having to walk in through security every single time. Why just not walk into the flight, Make it simple, make your life simple, right? Drive the car that you want to drive. I mean, if you go to buy a car, I don't want to look at the price tag. I want to just go and say, hey, I want that car, and just go pick it up. Or for clothes, for that matter. You know, most people look at the sleeves of the shirts, and I always wonder first, why do they look at the sleeves of the shirt? Because that's where the price tag is. I don't want to look at the price tag. I just want to go, I like that shirt, I want to pick it up. I want to have a simple life. I want to have a decluttered life. Okay. So have a big why. The second thing, guys, is, you know, make this a simple business. Like, you know, keep it simple, stupid. I call it, you know, the KISS principle. You must have heard that before many, many times. Keep it simple and stupid. What I mean by that is just follow the system. There's a system in place. There are people, there are stalwarts of this business who have gone ahead and paved the path for us. Keep it simple. Even though I come from, you know, knowing about the industry, but in this business, I'm starting out just like you. If I don't do my personal volume every month, I don't get paid. No matter how much I know about, like this industry, about network marketing, or how big a business I've built elsewhere. But in this business, I'm starting out just like you from ground zero, and I'm going to build it up. The only difference is that maybe my belief at this point may be way higher than yours, because of what I've seen in the industry, maybe, and because of what I have seen in this company and the products in this company, and I believe a little bit more than you. But you can be there, you know. So again, keep it simple. Get plugged into, like, you know, I'm like the upline organization that you're a part of. We're all maybe cross-line to each other. We are all sharing ideas and thoughts. So just don't take whatever we are saying at face value, but, you know, make sure that it aligns with the values of the team that you're part of. And make sure that you follow those values, because that is what is the core value that will get you to where you want to go. And then lastly, you know, make sure that you are ready for business. And when I say ready for business, I really mean ready for business. Imagine that if you're going to have a multi-million-dollar business with thousands of people in your organization, how do you want to look? How do you want to groom yourself? Okay. The last thing I want is to be sitting in front of somebody and they're watching hair coming out of my nose. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Or, you know, I'm wearing something, you know, which is not like appropriate for a business. Okay. So always dress the part. Even if I go out to, say, I'm at the groceries to get a can of milk, I won't go in my PJs. I know many people do that because they're so habituated to just go in their PJs and grab something and come back. You know, I'll dress up and go because I don't know who I'm going to meet. That could be the next biggest thing in my business, and I just don't know it. And if I'm ready and dressed for the part, if I'm groomed well, you know, like hair slicked back. I mean, if you like gel, put gel in your hair, whatever it is. I mean, for women, makeup, you know, just light makeup. It doesn't have to be too extensive, but enough that you look like you are a business person, a successful person. Because people, you know, the first impression that people get of you is the last impression they keep of you. So grooming is a very important part of it. And these are things that I learned along the way as I was building other businesses, that this is what keeps it simple, you know, and keeps it believable for people as well. And then work on yourself every single day. Make sure that you're reading a book that can help to elevate your mind, remove the cobwebs in your mind, remove the unwanted stuff in your mind, can chip away all the things that you don't require to build this business, and put the stuff that, you know, the success principles, the positive thoughts, the success stories, the success and motivation, and all that stuff that can go in your head, and do that on a regular basis. Because I'll tell you what, it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. It all builds up. But you have a choice to either build the positive or to build the negative, you know, and that choice is yours. You can either sit in front of the boob tube and watch, you know, 20 hours of TV every week, or you can read 20 hours of a book, or you can, you know, do something that can progressively move you up from where you are. Because if you're going to have a huge organization and lead a huge organization, you need to be ready for the part, you know, and that happens one day at a time. Do it one day at a time. Keep it simple, keep it believable, and keep working on yourself, because there'll come a time when suddenly your business will just explode out, just like this company is going to explode. We are on the poise of explosion. If you look at the S curve, we're at a point where this S curve is just going to exponentially take off. And when it exponentially takes off, if you are not, it's, you know, like I'd like to tell people this, you know what, there are ships, like in the harbor, and there are ships in the sea. If your ship is not in the sea, you're going to be in the harbor watching all the ships in the sea take that high wave and go up. So you need to be in the sea. You need to be in the trenches. You need to be, you know, you need to get your feet dirty, if you want to call it that, or get your feet wet. And you want to be there so that when this thing strikes that exponential curve, you have an organization that you have built, and that just takes off. Because when it does, trust me guys, you won't have time to eat, sleep, breathe. You'll be so excited and so fired up. You won't have even time to sleep because you will not want to sleep. You just want to build this business on a high gear every single minute that you can. But you got to do it now. And when we hit that point, oh my gosh, I can't wait for us making 250 million a day. Forget about 250 million a year. How about 250 million a day? That's going to be exciting. That's going to be skyrocketing, you know, for everybody. Because imagine if you make 1 million of that, okay, a day in your business. How exciting. Or forget about million. How about just 100,000 a day? Most people don't make that in a year. That's like less than 2% in this country. So how about 100,000 a day? And that's the potential of what we have our hands on. So Life Vantage is absolutely there where it is, but are you ready for it?
Wow. Thank you. Definitely not going to sleep tonight now, but thank you. That was awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And I love it because earlier in the questions, you know, you talked about the principles that will make you better at everything in life, and you just nailed them all. And it's just really awesome to hear. Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight.
Absolutely. Guys,
Thank you.
This has been just an incredible evening. We are so thankful that you spent this time with us. Dr. Gandhi is actually in between patients right now, everyone. So just so you understand, these are very, very busy people, as I'm sure you would assume, one of the world's leading physicians and one of the world's top entrepreneurs. I mean, this is just, to be graced with their presence tonight is just a dream come true. I don't want to rehash anything because everything that was said was perfect. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I know everybody tonight was very blessed and gained so much wisdom. So thank you all. I'm going to sign off here and we are going to end the broadcast. But thank you, Hital, and thank you, Dr. Pratiksha Gandhi. We appreciate you and are so blessed by you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Good night and God bless.